Year 7, today we are going to learn about how to square a number. So, to square a number, multiply it by itself. Yeah. What does it mean? If we say 3 is square, so we put 2 on the top. 2 means squared, right? Squared, squared. So 3 square means number multiplied by itself. So 3 times 3 is 9. If I say 4 square, 4 square means 4 times 4, that is 16. If I say 1 square, so 1 square means 1 times 1 is 1. Okay, so similarly, if you multiply a number by itself, then you get a square number. So could you please find out what will be square of 0? What will be square of 1? What will be square of 2? What will be square of 3? And what will be square of 4? Okay, so 0 times 0 is 0. 1 square means 1 multiplied by 1, that is 1. 2 square means 2 multiplied by 2, that is 4. 3 square, that is 3 multiplied by 3, that is 9. 4 square means 4 times 4, that is 16. So 1, 4, 9, 16, they are square numbers. Okay. So now we are going to learn about a square root. A square root goes the other way. If you square 3, like 3 is square, then you get 9. You get 9. So 3 square, you get 9. Okay. And once you start moving backward, a square root of 9. So square root of 9 means we can put this square root 9 like this, square root 9, and square root 9 gives you 3. So it is just like opposite. So opposite of good is bad, and opposite of bad is good. Okay, so if you do 3 square is 9, then 9 square root of 9 will be 3. Yeah, so let's see couple of examples now. Okay, so if we see here, let's write down here 4 square. 4 square is 16. So if we take a square root of 16, this sign is square root, then you'll get 4. Okay, if we say 5 square, so 5 square means 5 multiplied with 5, that is 25. Then we get a square root of 25 will be 5. Can you find out what will be square root of 6? What will be square root of 7? What will be square root of 8? And what will be square root of 9? Okay, so please answer. Yes, that's right. So 6 is square, that is 6 times 6, that is 36. And once we find out a square root of 36, you'll get 6. Okay, 7 square. So 7 square is 7 times 7 is 49. And once you find out a square root of 49, you'll get 7. Similarly, 8 square means 8 times 8 is 64, and square root of 64, no need to say, it will be 8. Similarly, 9 square is 9 times 9 is 81, and square root of 81 will be 9. Okay, so these square roots you need to learn it. Okay, let's see couple of questions more based on a square. The question is, what is a square of 5? So anybody can say, okay, it is 5 times 5 is 25. But when we say, what will be a square of minus 5? Any idea, guys? Yes, you can remember Mr. Gupta's sign rule. And what is that? That is same sign. It means add opposite sign, it means take away. Okay, so minus 5 square means you're multiplying minus 5 times minus 5. So see here, this is minus and minus. Okay, so this sign and this sign, minus and minus, they are same sign. Okay, so same sign, when you multiply, then you get add. So it is plus, and 5 times 5 is 25. Okay, if we give you minus 6 square, can you try this? Okay, so what does minus 6 square means? You can multiply minus 6 times minus 6. Okay, so now whether they have same sign or different sign. So let's see here. It is minus and it is minus. So they have same sign, and same sign means when you multiply you get add. So minus and minus turn into positive, and 6 times 6 is 36. Plus 36, you can write down 36 as well. As there is no sign, it means there is plus sign. Now questions for you. Okay, these are the questions you need to try. Please pause the video and have a go. I will request teacher, those who are in the class, they can pause the video and let them try. And after that, you can check your answers with my answers. Okay, welcome back if you have tried. So make sure you did not follow any shortcut here. Minus 3 square is minus 3 times minus 3. So it is same sign, same sign. It means add, and 3 times 3 is 9. Okay, now minus 4 square, that is minus 4 times minus 4. So again, this is same sign, same sign. It means you put add and then multiply number. 4 times 4 is 16. Plus 9, you can write down 9. Plus 16, you can write down 16. It's up to you. Minus 10 square, it means minus 10 times minus 10. Okay, so if you see, this is minus sign and this is minus sign. Same sign, it means add, then multiply 10 with 10. So 10 times 10 is 100. Plus 100, you can write down 100. Okay, now minus 7 square. Minus 7 square is minus 7 times minus 7. Okay, so if you see here, there is a minus sign and minus sign. So they are same sign. Same sign means add, so you can put add, and 7 times 7 is 49. Plus 49, you can write down 49. Okay, minus 8 square. Minus 8 square, you can write down minus 8 times minus 8. Okay, again, they are having same sign. Same sign means add, and then you can multiply. 8 times 8 is 64. So this is 64. Okay, and if you want to go for reverse, then we can do it like this. See, a square root of 9, then this will be 3. Okay, and 3. Can you write down minus 3 as well? Yes, so answer will be 3 or minus 3. A square root of 16, it can be 4 or minus 4, because minus 4 square is also 16, right? So you're getting two numbers. Similarly, a square root of 100, so it can be 10 or minus 10. Yes, similarly, the square root of 49, it can be 7 or minus 7. A square root of 64, so it can be 8 or minus 8. So I hope things are clear now. Okay, let's do a couple of more questions based on squares. If question is, say, find the square root of 60. Okay, How we can find? Because 60 is not a square number. Is there any way we can find out the square root of 60? Yes, there is. I'm going to tell you. 60. You can do prime factor decomposition method or prime factor tree. So start with 2. So 2, 60 divided by 2 is 30. Then keep taking 2. So it is 2 and 15. 2 times 15 is 30. Then in 2 timetable 15 doesn't come. Then we can take another number 3. As I told you in the class, we always follow the order. First 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, and so on. Okay, so 15 doesn't come in 2 timetables, so let's take 3. So 3 times 5 is 15. Okay, so these are our prime factors. Okay, what are prime factors? Prime factors are the factor which are divided by number 1 and number itself. Okay, now our question is find the square root of 60. Okay, how it is going to help you to find the square root of 60? Any idea? You can discuss with the person who is sitting next to you. Okay, so this is for 60. So let's write down. This is 60. These numbers. So if you multiply 2, this 2, then another 2, then 3 and 5. So I have written here. Now our aim is what is a square root of 60? Okay, so these numbers are going to give you a square root. So how we are going to find a square root? So if you see, these two 2's are in pair. For one pair, you write down 1, 2. Okay, and this 3 is unpaired. Unpaired number with a square root sign. 5 is also unpaired, so it is with a square root sign. So your answer is 2, root 3 and root 5. Is there any way can we simplify that? Yes, answer is yes. So you can multiply these square root numbers. Root 3 and root 5 you can write down 2 root 15. Okay, so a square root of 60 you can write down 2 root 15. Okay, if it is not clear, I can give you another example. Let's go for another one. Okay, we know a square root of 100 is 10, right? So, but we can use our method to find the square root of 100. Okay, so 100 you can write down 2 and 50. 50 you can write down 2 times 25. 25 you can write down 5 and 5. So these are our prime factors. Okay, 2, 2, 5, 5. So for 100, you can write down 2 times 2 times 2, then 5 times 5. Okay, so let's see whether the square root of 100 is 10 coming here or not. So now we are going to find a square root of 100. So what is the method? For this one pair, you can write down 1, 2. And for this one pair of 5, you can write down another 5. So 2 times 5 is 10. So square root of 100 is 10. Okay, let's see another example. Suppose square root of 120. So we are not getting any square number. No problem. We can use prime factor tree method. Start with 2. So 2 and 60. Then it is 2 and 30. Then it is 2 and 15. Now 15 doesn't come into timetable, then we can go for 3. 3 and 5. Okay, so for 120, we have got these prime factors here. 1, 2, 3. 3 2's. Let's write down here with multiplication sign. 1, 3 and 1, 5. Okay, so this is 120. Now what will be a square root of 120? So see here, this 2 is in a pair. I write down 1, 2 here. This 2 is not paired with anyone, so write down with a square root sign. Again, this 3 is not paired, write down with a square root sign. And this 5 is not paired, write down with a square root sign. Okay, so this 2 is here. You can multiply all these 2, 3 and 5 together because they are just like terms and they are under the square root sign. So you can multiply. So put a square root sign and we are multiplying. 2 times 3 is 6 and 6 times 5 is 30. So 2 root 30 is a square root of 120. So this is called surd form. Okay, now questions for you. Okay, so you need to try this question. Please pause the video and have a go. Welcome back. If you have tried, now time to check answers. So 50, you can take 2 and 25 and 25 you can take 5 and 5. So for 50, we got 1, 2 and 2 5s. Okay, so what will be a square root of 50? See, they are in pair, so write down 5. And this is unpaired, write down with a square root sign. So answer is 5 root 2. Okay, now for 90, start with 2. So half of 90 is 45. Then it doesn't come in 2 timetable. Go for 3. So 3 and 15 and then 3 and 5. So for 90, you can write down 1 2, then 2 3s and 1 5. So what will be square root of 90 here? See, these 2 3s are in pair, so write down 1 time. This 2 is unpaired, so write down with a square root sign. This root 5 is unpaired, write down with a square root sign. And these two numbers you can multiply. I am highlighting this root 2 root 5 you can multiply. So it will be 3 root 2 10. Like here we have multiplied, right? Now 200. So let's do this question. 200. So it will be 2 and 100, then 2 and 50, then 2 and 25, and this is 5 and 5. So for 200, we got how many 2's? 1, 2, 3. 3 2's and 2 5's. So what will be a square root of 200? Easy. They are in pair. Write down 1 time. They are in pair. Write down 1 time. Make sure you put multiplication sign in between. And this is 2 alone. So with a square root sign. So 2 times 5 is 10 root 2. Okay. Now 81. For 81, we cannot start with 2 because 1 is odd number. So we'll start 3. 3 times 27 is 81. Then 3 times 9 is 27. And 3 times 3 is 9. So let's write down here. For 81, we can write down 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 threes. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 threes. So what will be a square root of 81? Same thing. They are in pair. Write down 1 time. They are in pair. Write down 1 time and you can put multiplication sign in between. So 3 times 3 is 9 and we know a square root of 81 is 9. Okay. So, okay, if you see in these questions, you need to solve these questions and you can see there are lots of square numbers. And remember, you need to remember bit mass when you are solving. B stands for bracket, I stands for indices, D stands for division, M stands for multiplication, A stands for addition and S stands for subtraction. Okay, so please pause the video and try these questions, then we can go for the answers. Okay, welcome back. If you have tried, you can mark your answers against my answers. And if you have any doubt, you can always discuss. So answers are 11A, it is 16, B is 8, 11C is 24, D is 8, E is 14, F is 25, and G is 0. Okay, and we can solve these questions. If you have any doubt, you can always come back to me. Let's go for another question. Okay, you can try these questions now. Please pause the video and have a go. And when you are ready, then you can ask, we can show answers. Welcome back. If you have tried, just mark your answers now. So 12th A is 2, B is 16, C is 128, D is 16, E is 62, F is 0, and G is 254. So I hope you have developed an idea about square and square root of numbers. Okay, so in next video we will learn something new. Till then, goodbye. Thanks for watching.